Who's who's your target audience, my bro? Who's your target audience?
Target
If you
audience.
have one, yeah.
It's the ladies, man.
Mm.
It's the ladies. I'm making music for the girls.
Talk to them.
Yeah. As a producer, all the man them were talking road, 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 and the music. I'm like, okay, so what's the end goal? Now you can't go anywhere without everyone testing you. I would rather go everywhere and all the girls will take pictures with man. That's a vibe, innit?
Come
But
on.
yeah, like the music's gone very, very hood in UK. So man them are making songs about outside, outside, outside.
Mhm.
I'm inside in the studio, innit? I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to do none of that shit out there, bro. I'll be in the booth making the beats, yeah. 'Cause every time I do go out with these lot, it feels like a bloody horror film. So I'm like, when I go out, I
Yeah.
want it to feel like a vibe, like I was a kid in a house party. So I talk to the girls and I talk to the ravers, people that want to dance, people that want to have a good night, innit? And that's led to me having like the best environment ever. Like, I'm only leaving my house to come to studio with you, do this interview. Then I'm gonna go to Leicester, a couple of the ravers there perform. Yeah, man. So the target audience is party, man. The party.
Yeah, big up the girl, man. We love you, girls,
Trust
man.
me.
We love the girl. Yeah. You know when like a guy or some man them are asking you why you make that sound, you know that
Yeah, yeah,
why the
yeah.
man them like that? Talk to us a little bit about that. Like what
Fam,
that ad lib.
if you ain't getting no nanny in it, if you ain't getting no nanny, and you want what? I'm not a coach in it. I'm
Yeah.
not a coach. You need to get your girl and get to know your girl in it. I
Yeah.
was just messing around. I didn't growl for any girl before this one. I was just messing around. I was like, "Arr." She went, oh, what you mean, oh?
Yeah.
So then when I get down to business, I'm like, "Arr." She's like, yeah, I love it. I'm like,
Like
cool,
that.
we found something, isn't it? So you're welcome if you don't know it. And that man probably already do that shit, innit? But
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit. We just
But he's hey, but the ad lib is crazy.
Yeah, I heard it there. I was
Crazy.
like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Hey, and even you going around doing all of these shows and whatnot, do you feel like you're definitely the more you do, the more live shows you do you feel like you're definitely improving your stage presence and
Yeah,
your
yeah,
performances? Like, talk to us about
yeah.
that, because I feel like obviously as a future superstar, I feel like it's very, very important because your shows are only going to get bigger and
Mm-mm.
bigger, you get me? But yeah, man, how's your experiences been in terms of like all of these shows that you're going around doing? And
So
yeah.
like the early shows, I think I was a bit more stiff. I was trying to be cool, and then as time went on, I realized to get a reaction from the crowd, you need to bounce around more. Instead of me having a good time, go all over the stage. You know what I'm saying? Entertain people, look at all the girls in their faces. You got me, give them a vibe, and then yeah, it's just been getting better and better. Like to the point when I went and performed in front of 3,000 people, I was like, bro, you might get shook and go stiff again. But I got down like it just feels like when everyone's receptive of you,
Yeah.
not being cold, like you know when they're like, "Who's this guy?" That's when you get nervous. But if they're being receptive and they're bouncing with you, it just feels like, "Cool, I've got an army with me," and you make you more confident. Innit? Yeah, the stage presence is there now, but yeah, it takes time. It's not gonna come straight away. Especially a lot of this stuff is just blowing up through online. So you're inside on your computer. From that to being outside is scary, isn't it? But
Yeah.
after a while, it's calm, man. It's fun.
And when it comes to like, because again, I feel like this is so important, like when promoters reach out to you,
Mm-mm.
this and that, like, have you got to a point yet where you've got like a set price that you obviously charge, or not, or you're still flexible?
I
Because in
know,
case
I
anyone
know
is
what I
listening to this.
want,
Mm,
but sometimes it's in a good area and it's just a smaller venue, and I'm
mm,
like, what's the point in trying to charge them the same price as a massive capacity club? So I will work with smaller venues on smaller budgets as long as I know I'm making a decent bit of profit. Then yeah, like the other day went all the way to Wales for a small bar, and that was more fun for me
mm.
than the bigger shows that might pay way more. But like now that whole community is like, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? Let's do another one. I'm like, yeah, that was definitely worth it. So yeah, like my agent was like, we need to have a set price for you, and I was like, I don't want a set price. I don't want a set price because that's all that's gonna do is gonna limit the shows in it.
Yeah.
So we've got a flexible one, and yeah, and it works nicely, man. Because I want as much shows as possible. I ain't stush with it. I love the clubs. I love the raves. I want to be in as much as possible in it. So yeah, I ain't trying to shut down none. As long as they know, don't waste my time and have me come out there and not make a home with nothing. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But yeah, it's working, man.
Are you planning to drop like any projects before this year ends, or right
I
now you're
do
just
I
gonna
do
drop
want to
that
drop
single?
something hopefully the end of November, because last year I
Yeah.
dropped a project end of November that had 30 tracks on it, and that was one of them pay what you want things. So it would be good to just drop one of them every single year, and this one it would be called Welcome to the Wilderness
Mm.
because of Wild and because of the rough sex channel that we just decided to go down after
Yeah.
that blew up. Yeah, that would be out. That won't be 30 tracks, but it would be all on the same vibe of them wild songs.
Yeah.
End of November, hopefully.
End of November, hopefully, guys, you hear that.
I'm trying to do so much right now, innit? The shows and the releases. I'm just focused on one song at a time, innit? Let one song pop at a time.
Yeah.
The next one I'm gonna drop is that's more of a love song. I previewed it on the live last night, Thursday night. Everyone said they loved that. That's a love song. That's gonna drop early October. Yeah.
Let's talk about going back here when, like, in your childhood, yeah, when you was younger, like what type of person, like, how was Aaron like? You know, like growing up, going through school and whatnot. You get me, like these important, periods of your life when you're finding yourself out, you're growing up. Like, what was going on, man? From what you can remember, and what type of child was you growing up?
So I was like half kind of a nerd and half like kind of the baddest kid in the school.
Half.
Yeah, because I love music and I love computers, but I love to know no one can fuck with me. So I used to always be fighting in school. I'm either getting kicked out of school or I'm in the music room or the drama. I was good at acting as well. I'm in like performing arts, making people think, wow, and focusing on that. Or I'm in the playground dragging some kid around because I don't know. And then I got kicked out of school and I'll just be with all the bad boys. But at the same time, I didn't want to do all the shit they was doing. I wanted to do the music thing, but if it's around you, done a lot of mad shit. But
did you end up like doing what some people do, going college and uni and them things there?
Had a music college that I got into, but the only reason I got into that is because these lot took me on Westwood. Yeah, we got Marvel. Back in like 2009 or 10. I've been on Westwood. I've got the radio rips. I've gone to the college. Like, I might not have the grades that you want, but my music's already getting played on radio all the time. Already. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I got into the college, they've gone and put the banner of their college. Our students are on Radio 1 Extra, Radio 1.
Come on. And even this is like a good a perfect segue. Like how did this link up, like, between you and Marvel, like, come about? How did you link up?
Story still. Yeah. So MySpace days. I don't want us to get clipped because it's going to show how old I am, isn't it? But anyway, MySpace days, I used to upload my beats, and a guy from Always Recording in North, he said, come down to the studio, just bring a CD of your beats. And at that time, I was going to studio in South, but I was going to school in Brighton, so I was up and down from South and Brighton. I was like, well, I'll go North on my ones to the studio. I don't know no one there. But Chipmunk's there. Chipmunk at that time was blowing up. Early stages. Frisco was there, Scorcher was there, Double S was there. Bruv, when I heard Double S on the sets on Kiss FM, it's Kiss 100, whatever it is, Logan Sama spinning them tunes, I was like, his flow's mad. Come on. And then I come up, bought my CD. I don't think I linked up with any of the artists on the first day, but I left the CD there, I went away, and then first thing I hear is the boss has sent man something, and it's Chipmunk and Double S. These are the two hardest artists there, man.
What?
Yeah. Always rolling one up as well.
Okay.
It always comes down to get the job done. That's
yeah.
Come on. So I got that file, and then I was like raving in Brighton, and I saw DJ Cameo, and I was like, DJ Cameo has a Grime show. I've got two of the hardest new artists in London. I was like, let me send you something. As soon as I sent it to him, he's like, what, you got this? You produced for these, man? I'm like, yeah. So play it on your show. He played it on the show. I was 15 at the time. 15. I was like, Mom!
I've made it. Mom, I've made it.
Just, yeah. And then I took that radio rip to school. I was like, look, everyone, I'm on Radio 1 Extra, man. And then from there, just more hunger in it, because the feeling that you get when the opportunity actually works, and gas, man. So then just kept producing. I always shut down at one point, innit? So I just kept working with Marvel, made hella bangers with Marvel. You get me?
Still Talk of the Town, one of my favorite.
Yeah,
see that?
Town,
what?
Yeah, that was an epic moment for me as well, because they shot a video to that.
Yeah.
I've gone link them on like Broadwater Farm.
Come on.
And then they went on Channel U.
Crazy.
And I've gone all the way back to Brighton, like, look, bad boy, fucking Channel U, Broadwater Farm. Come on.
Even like obviously now, like a lot of grime music is coming out again, isn't it? Like a lot of these men are doing grime again. Grime is making noise again. But obviously, you're focused on your thing. But let's say, for example, if a gram artist like reached out to you, or even like Double or someone just out of the blue reached out to you and said, "Listen, Aaron, I know you're doing your thing, but is there any way like you can make me some beats or like
I don't
produce or
think I could
whatever?"
even make a grime
Go on,
beat.
talk to me. Oh no.
I don't think I can make a grime
So-
beat. It's like there's a
Bro.
vibe for grime, there's a bounce to grime, yeah. And bro, I came up on Wayne Wonder, Sean Paul, Kevin Little. I wanted to do bashment. I'm like, there's no UK bashment artists, but grime has like got a little bashment bounce in it.
Yeah,
So I jumped into grime for a bit, but I wanted to be a producer. I don't want to be a producer no more. So when I wanted to bounce like how them man were bouncing. And then Afrobeat started blowing up, and I was like, this is my thing. This is Ghana and Nigeria. This is my thing. So I was like, I wanted to bounce like that, but I also wanted to bounce like Jamaica because we came up on dancehall more than anything, innit?
Down to over here, even down to the conversations that we have, like even in Ensra, this and that, it's like Patois mixed with English.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, London's proper.
Yeah.
Trust me, and it's mad for Africans as well. When it's like, why haven't we influenced like the words?
We are now though.
Yeah.
Now, like we're having our moment now. But I feel like the Patois mixed with English thing has dominated so much that we all talk like that.
Well gone, exactly.
Yeah, you're done already. You get me?
Yeah. Even talking about the African community, like obviously right now, once again we're talking about Afrobeats blowing up and you know African music finally over the last few years, 10 or whatever, Wiz and them have gone worldwide, innit? Like, do you have any intentions of like basically like intentionally like trying to crack the African market open as well?
Ghana is my city. I mean, Accra is my city in Ghana, literally.
Specifically
like,
Accra.
As I got there, it's very dancehall. Like they don't do like that Nigeria bounce as much, but there's a lot of new artists that do that. And I was like, cool. I was getting into the circle. There's a new one called Kojo Black. Obviously, Molly, it's just taken over the world. I was chatting to her before this stuff happened. I made a song with her sister as well, innit? So literally, Ghana is there and Ghana supports me. Like every single time I was going viral before Wild, it was because Ghana was sharing me, innit? Accra is a lit city as well. As I grew up there, I was going to all the clubs there. That was the best place to party. I wish I could just live there, but the fam's here, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, the African market is mad. But obviously, like for Spotify income, which is what it is creating a lot of money. Like it's low pay, but it's creating a lot. But Spotify don't pay a lot in Africa because no one wants to pay for the membership for it. So you get the free thing, innit? So like watching Molly blow up that song in Africa before it translated to Europe, I was like, this is sick. It's doing the mad numbers. I know that it's not generating that much money until it comes here where everyone's got Apple Music and Spotify and then States. So I was like, can she transition in? And then she said they got a show in France and then she started getting shows everywhere. Then, bruv, she's got the whole world now. She's laughing, and that started in Africa because we got numbers in it. But the economy is tough, innit?
The economy is tough for real. The key word here is balance, yeah? Brother, with how active you are, how do you balance your busy music schedule with being a father? Brother, how do you do that, bro? Yeah,
I've got feed your daughter, take your daughter to school. It's preparing. I'm like, I have to stop and I have to go. That's it. Like everything is to-do list. Like a couple years ago, I had a low phase in my life and I had to-do list myself just to move, just to do this, just to eat, just to shower. I had to-do list myself to get myself going. So now my organization is mad. I will not miss nothing, bro.
Makes sense of everything.
Yeah, man. Like I got obsessed with like audiobooks and self-improvement and all that stuff way before I started doing music, innit? So you have to attack it like as an organized entrepreneur, innit? You can't just attack it like an artist. I just want to have fun. I just want my music to pay me. No, you need to make a whole structure for it and for yourself as a person. Because if you come out of 9 to 5 into like entrepreneurship, no one's waking you up. You don't have to be nowhere to actually just make yourself function as a person. Yeah, you need to be ready, bro.
The reason I even agree with you is I've always asked him that the way I talk about planning, like, and it's like I've stopped music for a little bit, for example, but it's only because you see, we never focused on the business side of things. We've always been focused on the creativity side. But that to me, it's like when people but let's say to me, "Oh, do it for the love." I'm like, bro, I do it for the love. I'm good at it. Like, how do you think I got to be?
It's not enough.
Yeah, like you have to make the business side make sense because to me, it's two different parts of it, and we had to teach ourselves. You know what I mean? It's like over time,
there's no school for this, isn't it?
Yeah, because remember, we each got different versions of how we see this thing. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Facts. That's why music's beautiful though. Like once you can just sell it direct to your audience,
Music,
like
innit?
bro, just make it work for you in your own way.
I feel like that's all I want now as well. I feel like I've done enough building for other people.
Yeah.
To get me now, for example, it's like being, and I think that's my conversation with a lot of people. But I feel like people don't understand it until I move anyway. So.
Your formula.
Yeah, exactly.
You're hard, bro.
I appreciate
Things are happening. You know, a lot of people are showing you love online. You know, you're going to this show and that show, but still, like going back to in a spiritual way, yeah, we're still humans, innit? Like all of these are just energies you're getting in it. Like, how do you protect your mental health, and how do you protect yourself from not getting burnt out and getting overwhelmed? You get me?
Just remember this. That this is fun. Remember that you're lucky to be able to do this. Like. Remember that your family supports you. Remember you're all right. Like you don't need to, what's it called? You don't need to act desperate for nothing. Like, especially in England, in Ghana, there's rich in Ghana. There's also, I've got a lot of friends that are not, and it makes you very, very grateful in it. And once you realize how lucky you are, that will stabilize your mood, because we have a problem in this country of people being so down, but we're so lucky in this country, like the help and the support that you can get in this country. But
I feel like over here it's just, I think the problem is everyone's watching what everyone else is doing. The quicker you stop doing that, for example, you won't want the same relationships as everyone. You won't want to be like, I think this country is one country where someone else could be doing something, but because you're seeing it work for him, now I want to do that instead of what God intended me to do. And I feel like that a lot of that happens here.
This is why it's important to know yourself, isn't it? You know when they say the older we get, like it's very, very important to know yourself, because that's what happens. Once you get to know yourself, all of these people can be here doing whatever they're doing.
You have to
You'll be on your own thing.
You have to isolate yourself
and
find what you want to do by yourself before you go and chase around. They want to do this, they want to do that. If I didn't have music, then I've got a supportive family. I'm not like that street. I'm street, but I'm like, I could have been at home and been okay. But if I didn't have music, I would have been one of the baddest, because I was big, tall, strong. I'd already been fucking up everyone in school. I was like, what, you want to come up this time on the corner? Let's go.
I say this to people all the time.
Yeah.
You know, man didn't do music.
Thank God you got music, because I've
yeah. Kept, man, focus on what you do, not what they all do, because outside is a mad thing.